Hello anime gamers, this is another one of those videos where I talk and I have no actual subject matter and I just don't want this video to be copyright striked or whatever. So someone requested that I use Crimson! Last man standing of all things is quite interesting. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. This is the worst map in the world for it, and I did it. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to kind of like freeboat this, so expect a little bit of a jumpy of a conversation in this video. Cool little arc bolt there, nifty. You get like 2 kills with it. Yeehaw, brother. Continuing on. So, Destiny's been kind of stale, of course. Like I've said this probably for the past 3 months now, which is cool. Whatever, awesome. I'm not gonna say it again. Content's a little tough to scrape together, especially with like, I don't know, I just don't feel like my content's as good, or maybe my gameplay's, I don't know, man. But I feel like this match was pretty stellar, especially since it was just like we just threw the lid on and then we made it happen. With that being said, I'm probably gonna try and not shift to more non-Destiny content, but I'm gonna incorporate it. And by that I mean like I've had this idea in my head for probably the past couple months where I take one day out of the week, or like this one day out of every other day or every other week, whatever, bi-weekly, where I like go through a montage or something from history, and I just watch it and I react to it and talk about it while I'm watching it, and it's just like this cool little video. I'd call like Montage Mondays or something, and it would probably not be modern games. It'd probably be a lot more of the classic games like Halo 3, Halo Reach, maybe even Halo 2, Counter-Strike 1.6, Counter-Strike Go, since that game's old as shit now. Not Source, since that game sucked dog dick. Quake, Half-Life, Ricochet, Painkiller, a lot of those kind of games. And just kind of talk about it and give context on the clips and give you guys a little insight on what it was like before the downfall, the great downfall. And it's not to be condescending or anything. It's just I know I have a lot of younger viewers, or maybe people who are newer to the FPS scene, or newer to the competitive FPS scene, or maybe who just don't know the history. And I think that montages are a great way to capture that, since a lot of it is often a display of professional players hitting some pretty fucking stellar clips, and even under pro. There's some under pro montages I'd like to get into. So yeah, that's the thing I've been thinking about doing. I contemplated uploading one with this video like the day after, but it'd be like Montage Thursday, and that just sounds weird. And maybe it could be like Throwback Thursday, but even then that sounds like I'm like taking a picture or showing like a picture from 2010, like an awkward high school photo. And well, let's just not get into that territory, all right? Let's not delve into that realm. So yeah, probably scrape a few of those videos together tonight since I have some free time, some alone time. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, look forward to that. If you have like a game or like a montage recommendation, throw them in the comments of that video, or those videos, that series, because I think that's one that I could very easily carry through. Most of them I'm not gonna be going and watching blind. It's gonna be things that I remember watching at that age, or like when it released, or something of that sort, something or the other. And yeah, although I'm not opposed to watching some blind tages, dude. The blind tages are always sick as fuck. Gotta get those raw reactions from the gamer man. Anyway, something else to talk about. I got 120 magic in RuneScape. The double XP grinds went pretty well for that. I've been playing a little bit of that. A little bit of Destiny. I'm waiting for this new season to be cropping up here. Can't really find anything to do in the game, honestly. I remember that exact clip right there, by the way. I was like, fuck, I should have Crimson out. I would have clapped every single player. They just regen. Bottomless magazine too. Anyway, yeah, this past content season was kind of a bender. I'm hoping that this upcoming one has a lot more, maybe not even a lot more, just a little bit more in terms of PvP. Not even balance-wise, just like more PvP-esque guns. Like we got the reskins, or not the reskins, the random roll variants of the prophecy weapons, which was cool, but we didn't get like Jack, Queen, King, and a couple other weapons, and it was just like, what the fuck, man? But like that's like a whole other concept though. It's just this season felt like a little bit of a disappointment for us PvP gamer boys. But you don't always get what you want, right? So we're just gonna have to hope for this next season. Other than that, PvE sucked balls. I wasn't really thrilled with it. A lot of people make a hot take and I go, this is the best it's ever been. I would be poised to differ. I think that's the right usage of that word. Because, well, okay, Vex Offensive. I mean, what's the difference between Vex Offensive and Menagerie? Okay, so Menagerie, you got a lot. There's a lot of rewards you could choose from that weren't complete dog shit. Vex Offensive has like none. There's no point. It's like Menagerie was, oh, I want to get a good Waking Vigil. You could just grind that bitch out. Whereas, I guess Vex Offensive is much of the same, but there were no good fucking guns from Vex Offensive, so it's like, what's the point? You know, what is the actual point? And yeah, this was such a bender of a season for me, dude. I was so annoyed. But hey, we always have next season. I don't think we get a raid, which is I have feelings. I have certain feelings towards that, which I'm not gonna discuss in a video. I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, hopefully it gets a little less stale so I can play the game for more than 2 hours at a time. That would be very fun. Maybe a new Warlock exotic so I can get off of fitting aspects at some point this year. In the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And aside from that, there's a casual encore tournament coming up. If you don't know what casual encore is, it's kind of like the encore community clan. That's the clan I'm in. That's me, Cammy, Jeruski, Bakken, a couple other people. They like to organize tournaments and stuff like that. It's organized and hosted by Bio, X-Bio, whatever you want to know him. He streams every once in a while. You should check him out over at twitch.tv/xbio. Anyway, I'll throw a link in the Discord. You can, you know, group up with people if you have like friends. I think you can team with them, or you can opt to find a team in there and just meet and talk to people and all that cool stuff. It's a pretty chill environment from what I'm told, although I'm not entirely sure since I'm not around very much. And yeah, the tournaments, it's a different rule set. It doesn't follow the standard 3v3 like face it rule set, I guess is what everyone's dubbing it, the face it rule set, which is cool. There's like a pick and ban system and all that stuff, and I have my own opinions towards it, but I think that it's a step in the right direction, or at the very least it changes up the monotony of this like big ego sweat fest. It's got a code of conduct, or a player code of conduct and all that, so it's a little less ego intensive. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up. This was a fun gameplay, a fun match. 7.17, we fragged the fuck out. Look forward to the Montage Mondays, or whatever the fuck I decide to call it. Peace.